Using your Apple Watch, you can just go to other or circuit. Some of you might want to use it at high intensity. And let's start with some shoulder rolls all the way back and around. So again, a couple of sets of weights and a mat will be needed today. 4 more circles, just warm up the shoulders. And then let's take a torso rotation here. Turning your body from side to side, pivoting in and out. And a little punch is cool. Good, make sure you always have water and a towel nearby. Give me 8 more, rotation and punch. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Come back to the center, roll your shoulders as you do a side-to-side lunge. Good. Again, whatever we're doing, we're just kind of warming up joints in the body. Hi, Rand. I think that's you. Or is it Rosemary? 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Lift your shoulders and drop. Good. So just a couple sets of weights. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Good. Now take your arms up overhead. Hinge forward. Good morning, Rosemary. Everybody's on. Oh, it's a good Monday morning. Lots of people here. 3, 2. Now take it down. Bring your hands on the inside of your thighs and just drop your seat a little bit lower. Remember, anytime you need to adjust, modify, take a break, you can do that. The only thing I tell you is to not stop doing something, right? Come back down, straighten your legs, fold over your legs. There's always something you could be doing. Walk your hands out a little further, and then pull your weight back to your heels. Just stretch out the back of the legs and the upper back. Reach 4, 3. Take your right hand to the left foot or ankle. Look under it and twist. And then come back, switch sides. Good, come back to center. Walk your hands back in, bring your feet a little closer. Cat and cow on your spine here, round your back and arch your back. Tuck your tailbone underneath. So again, some of it might, feel like it gets a little bit more intense than some are used to, but you just hold in there as long as you can. And round your back. Pull it halfway up, take your hands and extend them out in front of you. Inhale, come all the way up. Just lift up and over, bring your hands behind your head, lean side to side. Side to side. Good. Little tick-tock motion, warming up the sides of the body. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. Now we're going to take the same thing, turning side to side, so we twist right, center, left, center, right, center. Just 4 more times and we're going to get started. 4, 3, the first set, 2, and 1. Good. We have, keep moving. We're going down to the floor first for push-ups. Get them out of the way, yeah? So, I'll give you a couple of options on your push-ups. You can do a plank. But I will tell you, this is a 60-second exercise. So whatever you're choosing to do, we're going to alternate between upper and lower body exercises. We've got 2 circuits that have 10 exercises in them. I'd like to get 3 sets of everything in. The amount, the reps will go down as the time goes down, but our first set is 60 seconds of work. So come to your hands and knees. Excuse me. We're going to make it a wide position with our shoulders, not a chaturanga yoga push-up. So on your knees, you can choose to do a plank. If you can't go on your knees, go to a higher surface like a table, a ledge, a shelf, something that doesn't move. Everybody there? We go in 4, 3, 2, let's go. Push-ups. So you can do a lot of different things with your push-ups. You could be on your knees. You could be on your toes. You can hold a plank. Again, wide arms or close arms. Good. So the first time we do our push-ups, we are doing them for 60 seconds. Nice, guys. Keep looking forward. Any variations? So you're already halfway through, gang. So just look forward. Don't let your head drop and round your back, right? Keep your spine long. Tuck your toes if you'd like. You can lift your heels if you like. You could put a band around your arms or knees. You could do a million different things, but keep pushing up. There you go. I see part of you, Deb. Good. All right, you got 10 seconds. You're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Sit back and stretch it out. And then come on back up to standing. So we're not going to we're not going to take too much time in our recovery. Take a heavy weight. I'm just using a kettlebell because it's standing right in front of me. Take a heavy weight, hold it underneath your chin, right? Take your feet about hips width apart. We're going to squat. Ready? Just very simple, 10 exercises. Should take us 10 minutes. 3, 2, squat. Keep going. So, weight goes back in your heels. Keep the weight underneath your chin the entire time. That's it. Good, Maxine. So your toes are slightly turned out. Ideally, you're going to get your hips as low as your knees without using your back to do this. You're a third of the way through. Good. Halfway through, guys. Ooh la la la. Weight is in your heels. My idea is to run through every exercise first and then repeat it the second round with a little less time. Oh, you only have 5 seconds coming up. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Good, stand up. Take a moderate set of weights, unless you know that you can continue to do this for a minute. We're going to do overhead presses. So you have the option of using one arm at a time, 2 arms if you're not supposed to go overhead. You can try a front raise. We will be doing upright rows later. You can take 1 heavy weight or 2 weights. All right, put it at your shoulders. In 3, 2, we start. So, palms can face each other or away from you. You could do an alternating single arm. You could do an Arnold press, so your palms face in and then rotate up. So there's a bunch of different variations of things that you can do. Take it down to your shoulders. Very nice. Up and down from your shoulders. Good, good. And yes, you can sit down. I see Rosemary sitting down. That's fine. 25 seconds. So just remember, modifying is always good. Now, if your weights get heavy, use your lower body to help assist it up, not your lower back. So you can do a little squat here to press it up. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Put that down. Take 1 or 2 weights. I'm going to give you a lot of options on this one as well. You can hold your weights by your side. We're back to lower body. Right leg is back behind you. We're doing a split lunge. You can have the weights at your shoulders, over your head, on the side, on the floor, or no weights at all. Ready? Right leg back, everybody. 3, 2, lunge. Good. So split lunge. You're on the ball of the back foot. Shoulders over hips. Knee, left knee over the ankle. Now, I'm not going down that low. You go as low as your body allows you. If you're not doing a split lunge, you're getting on your toes and you're doing some kind of, maybe a calf raise. Keep going for 35 seconds more. Good. So again, we're alternating upper body, lower body. We're staying for 60 seconds for each exercise. Don't worry, it gets better when it's over. 15 seconds. Good. So the only workout, you know, that, what's the word? Makes you sad, is the one you didn't do. The only bad workout is the one you didn't do. And rest. Bicep curls are next. Moderate to heavy weight. We're doing hammers later, but if you choose to do them now, that's okay. Get ready in 3, 2, curl. So your palms come up. Again, if you need to alternate arms, alternate arms. But what I don't want to see is a swing like this, right? So use the muscle, not the momentum. Keep going, quarter of the way through. So, because of the time, how much time we're doing in each exercise, you may end up going with lighter weights than you usually would go for maybe 10 or 12 reps, right? All right, guys, you got 15 seconds. Not so bad. We can go right into the next exercise. We'll step the left leg back into the opposite leg for our split lunge. 3, 2, and 1. Rack your weights. Let's go left leg back, down and up. Good. Weight in the front heel. You're on the ball of the back foot. Up and down. My floor is a little slippery today, I don't know why. Good. So think about drawing the right heel back towards your back knee. Going on the ball of the back foot. Shoulders over hips. And you got 30 seconds to go. You should feel an intensity in the back quad, in the front glute. Hang in there. You got 15 seconds. Anywhere you want your arms, it's your choice. Good. There's no need to rush through this. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, 1 heavy weight, perhaps. 2 heavier weights. Legs apart, weight goes over your head, bend the elbows, and press the weight up to the sky. Palms to the ceiling, don't break at your wrists, and send the weight forward. Push straight up and down. 3, 2, go. Good. Now, you can stay here, you can bend your knees, or you can continue to plie. I'll let you make the decision. So I want to make sure you're not breaking at your wrists. As you push the weight up, it goes to the ceiling. Yeah, kickbacks are another one. We're doing them later, but good. Yeah, that's better, Randy. Elbows by your ears. Point your elbows forward and up. Tuck your tailbone underneath you. Get the weight between your 2 shoulder blades. 15 seconds. So again, you notice the minute of time, you might need a lighter weight. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, we have 3 more exercises in this set. We're going to go to a deadlift, RDL. So 2 weights, heavy if possible. You're going to, I'll turn from the side for a moment. Bend your knees softly, hinge forward, look forward, and drive up through your heels, coming up to standing. It's just a traditional deadlift. All right? Heavy weights. Duh. Ready? 3, 2, go. So you come down and you stand up. Good. Soft knees. Weight is behind your knees. Chest is out. So it's not a squat. Good. So less of a bend in the knee. In other words, we don't bend the knee in the hip. We hinge forward from the hip. The knees are soft. They stay that way. Look forward. Very nice. Good. So we've got 10 exercises in this first round. The second round, we will have similar exercises, perhaps some of them, yet different. You know, you got to think of 20 exercises to entertain us. 3, 2, and 1. Good, come on down to the floor. Second, you know what, I'm going to bring a weight out here so I can see. All right, I think you can all see me. On our backs for flies. Flies are chest exercises. Arms open out to the side and back. So you're on your back. If you're on the floor, just, you know, be conscious of your shoulders going too far. Keep them in line with your body. All right, so we've got a minute of flies, chest flies. Soft arms, 3. On your back, 2. I'll explain the legs, 1. Let's go. So we're on the floor, arms open out to the side. Just watch me if you're not sure. You can have your hips in a bridge and stay up or come up and down. You can also have your legs in a tabletop on the floor or in the air or a straight leg in the air. All of this just to keep your spine a little imprinted. Don't rush through the movement, especially on the opening. Belly pulls into your spine, ribs tuck down towards your hips. Pull your belly in. You got 15 seconds, that's it. 15 seconds. Keep it going, guys. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now, if you'd like, you can hold on to a surface behind you or a weight behind you, or hands go by your side. Legs are up in the air. We're going to lift our hips up off the floor, but we're not going to do it like a momentum kick up in the air. We're going to hold on and use the bottom part of our body from the belly down. All right, so legs in the air. If you can't do that, just do a toe reach. 3, 2, go. Lift your hips up. Small movements with control. So I don't want you to kick your legs to get your legs up. Good. Lower body or lower, I hate to say lower abdominals are working. They are, but the abdominals don't separate upper and lower, for which is working. So they're more fired up in the lower abdominals here, which you should be feeling right about now. 20 more seconds. That's it. Control the lift up and down. The lift should go straight up and down rather than to your face. That's it. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right, guys. So your first set is done. We're going to our first circuit. Let's go back up and stand up for our second circuit. Similar but different exercises for some of these body parts, right? We're going to work on, we didn't do really much of the back exercises, so we're going to do bent over rows. Remember, having varying sets of weights is always helpful. All right, first exercise, 2 arms, or you can do 1 arm at a time. Bent over rows. Knees are bent, body is parallel to the floor, squeeze the elbows in by your side. Pick up your heavier weights because it's a bigger muscle. That can accommodate it, but remember, a minute of time could be long. All right, 3, 2, let's go. Bend over. Good. You can count your reps. Nice, guys. Just go the full range of motion. If you feel tension in your neck, drop your chin down, release it. Good. Flat back. Good, Karen. Nice. Good. Good. Just you want to keep the roundness out of your upper back. Halfway. Squeeze your elbows back and in. Squeeze your shoulder blades back and in. Hang in for 10 more seconds now. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Keep one heavy weight, or no weights at all. I'm going to hold my weight at my collarbones again. Right leg is going to come behind for a curtsy, and then I'll step out to the side. Now, I always like to keep my curtsies centered, so imagine that you have 2 walls on either side of your body, and you cannot swing your hip out to the side because you'll break through the wall. So keep your hips centered. Right leg's the mover. You go in 3, 2, here we go. Curtsy, and out. Hips are squared. Good. That's it. So of course, depending on the room you have, how wide you step out your right leg again. That's it. Keep hugging your left hip to the midline. Stay with me. Stay with me. You can't end now because you won't be on the other side for a while. So no time to leave. 15 seconds. She's cute, but she's... Good. 3, 2. You can do one more. Good. All right. Upright rows. The positioning is your elbows higher than your wrists or your forearms. 1 heavy weight, 2 lighter weights. Again, no breaking at the wrists. Pick up your weight. 3, 2, let's go. I'm going to stick with the light weight. If you are dealing with any injuries, as I am, modify what you need to. Elbow higher than wrist. Beautiful. 2 weights or 1 weight. No traps. Keep your wrist straight, ET. So try not to break at the wrist. Keep going. You're more than halfway through. So again, the minute of time, you may choose to go with lighter weights than you would normally go because of the longer time and a longer amount of reps, or more amount of reps, higher. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, weight up in your chest, back to that curtsy. Left leg goes behind this time. 3, 2, curtsy. So, hug it in, step out. Hug it in, step out. That's it. La, la, la. Keep hugging your right hip to the midline. Draw your right heel into the floor. Let me watch. You guys are pros. All right, good row. I see it. I got it. Must have been a big weekend of hiking. So if you need to, you can just do side raises. 15 seconds. Hang in for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 2 weights, remember, you might go lighter than you think. Kickbacks, full range of motion, bent knee, bent torso. If you need to change weights in the middle, that's okay too. All right, I'm gonna actually go with a lighter set of weights. I'll take my own advice. In 3, 2, go. Kick back. Good. So, no movement at the shoulder, just at the elbow. Bend over, torso parallel to the floor. Elbows back behind you. Squeeze your arms. So you squeeze at the top of that raise, that lift. And again, so keep your arms by, perfect. Nice, Randy. Woo! Now, if you start to feel that tension in your neck, drop your chin down. Keep going. You're halfway through this set, which means we're almost through with our first round. Woo! Second round's 2 minutes. I'm just kidding. Or the whole thing is 2 minutes, yeah? 5, 3, 2, 1, and up. All right. Single leg, deadlift. We did 2 legs before. Take a moderate or heavier weight. We're gonna have our right heel, just be careful to watch me for a second. It's not a squat. So we're gonna come down with the weight in the left leg and we're gonna stand right back up. The weight stays in the left leg, the right leg is there for balance. Some of you will go back further or even lift the leg off the floor. All right, first round. 3, hold on, 2, good, go. So deadlift. The other arm is off your body. The knees are soft, but it's not a squat. So the only thing moving, I hinge my torso forward. And again, some of you like to take it, you can step it further back. And some of you might even like to take your foot off the floor and balance. You can come up and bring it back in, or you can just keep it up the whole time. So you choose where you want to go with this today. What's working for you today? Very nice. Don't rush into it, particularly on the way down. Just like our flies, don't rush into that opening. The way down is this part that's really tender. 3, 2, and 1. Hammer time. We're almost there, gang. Hammers. Full range of motion. Pick up 2 moderate or heavier weights. All right. Again, I don't want you to swing your weights. Have them by your side. 3, 2, go. Hammers. So, another option here is to do one arm at a time. You could do one arm crossing your body. Yeah? Keep going. That's it. Stay with me, you got 30 seconds, less than 30 to go. There's a little hinge forward. If you're gonna lean in any direction, don't lean back. That's the one thing I'll tell you, don't swing your arms. Beautiful work, guys, for 10. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. Other leg for the deadlift. Now, I didn't tell you this, but you can use 2 weights. You can use 1 weight. You can use 1 hand or 2 hands. All right, so you can hold 1 weight in 2 hands. Get ready for that left leg to be almost light on the floor. 3, 2, let's go. So, I'm hinging and I'm standing up. The weight is in my right leg. Hold it in the arm of the leg that's not doing any work. The left leg, the left arm. If you're holding in 2 arms, it's a different story, right? Then you can hold the same weight with 2 arms. See what your body kind of calls out to do. You can step further back and hinge a little bit more. And again, some of you might want to balance. I don't know if that's going to balance for me today. You're almost there, 20 seconds. We're going onto the floor in the next few seconds. Let's go for 10 more seconds. So there's very little parts of our body today that are not going to get worked out. One more set. Come on up and then come on back down to the floor. All right, we have 2 more exercises on the floor to make it our finishing of our second circuit. First one is a chest press, good old-fashioned chest press. So you're on your back. Your arms are going to come straight. If you're on your flat back, arms will come straight over your chest. If you're on anything else inclined, over your collarbones. Same thing with the legs, hip bridge, bent knee, whatever you got. All right, pick up your weights on your back in 3, 2, go. Chest press. So, weights are right over your chest. Again, you could be in the bridge. You could be in a tabletop on the floor or in the air. You could have your legs in the air. Control. The most important thing for me here, besides the control, is that your back is imprinted, meaning you don't arch your back when the weights come up or down in the air. All right, 20 seconds from here. Keep going. Five seconds, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit up. All right. Last exercise here is a Russian twist. I think it's politically incorrect, so we'll call it a homebody's twist. All right. So you can twist side to side, taking the weight to the floor, or you can lean back a little bit more and touch your elbow to the floor. Or you could do the combination of the 2, depending on how your abs want to take it today. Pick up a heavy weight. 3, 2, let's go. So I'll do a little of both. Weight touches the floor. The rest of you have options as well of having your legs up off the floor. Some of you might even like to bicycle with it, or the feet on the floor. It's perfectly fine. Now, for me, I'm going to just take it back and show you the elbow twist. Right? By the way, I feel like it was Saturday's yoga class that I'm feeling a lot of my abs in. Keep going. Good. Try to, if you're taking the weight, that's it, Joe, nice. To the floor, touch the floor. Yeah. Good. Some of you will keep your legs up. I think Michelle's legs are up. It's hard for me to see. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. And done. First round down. We're going to do 2 rounds today. All right, so I'm going to adjust the timing for it. Too bad, right? We're going to do the whole thing again. All right, but we're going to have less time with it. So that means you might want to do heavier weights. Actually, we're going to start on the floor, so you might as well stay here. This time, I mean, I don't know if I want to tell you how long it is. Go with the flow. How's that? It's not as long, all right? And you'll get a few seconds of recovery. So our first set is a push-up. Also, some of you might like to put your hands on weights for push-ups. All right, if that helps your wrists or your shoulders or anything else, or just gives you a little bit deeper pulse. All right, so we're starting round 2, round 2. All right, hands and knees, hands and toes. Hold a plank. Keep a wide arm for this one if you'd like. In 3, 2, let's start. Good. Elbows bend out to the side this time. So it's not a chaturanga. Your head stays in line with your spine. You can have your toes tucked or you can cross your ankles. I'm going to tell you you're about halfway through. Good. So it's almost half as short or half as long, depending on which side you want to be on. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, sit back in child's pose quickly, and then come on back up to standing. Moving on to our goblet squats. Pick up your heavy weight, hold it underneath your chin. Turn your toes out, Get your elbows inside of your thighs. 3, 2, let's go. Good, all the way down, all the way up. Keep the weight by your chin. Heavy is good here. Less time. If you're not doing this, you could be doing a calf raise, or you could be on your back doing a hip bridge. Dig into your heels, so the weight is in your heels, not in your knees, not in your back. 5 seconds. And rest. All right, overhead press. That's up here. 1, 2 arms, any fashion. Pick up your weights. Rack them up at your shoulders. I'm going to do my Arnold, so my palms will face me. In 3, 2, here we go. All the way up. All the way up. And again, if you got to lean forward, not back. Into nightfall. Halfway. Ten seconds, gang. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. Split lunge. Heavy weights. Right leg's going behind you. Big generous step, gang. Shoulders stay over hips. You're on the ball of the back foot. Dig the heel of the front leg into the floor. 3, 2, let's go. So the right leg is behind you. If it's not, don't worry. Just change it next time. Come down and up. Dig into your front heel, and you're on the ball of the back foot. Hang in there. You can have a slight hinge forward of your torso. That might intensify the glutes there. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Bicep curls will be the next exercise. Stay here. I'm giving you recovery time this time, because it's not as long. We have the time. All right, bicep curls in 4, moderate to heavy. 3, 2, let's go. Curl. Remember, you could do alternating arms. You could take it with a spin if it's too heavy, or you just prefer that. Yeah, oh, Deb's doing the Zotman, so she's turning it up and turning it down. Yeah, good. Good. 15 seconds. Hang in there. 5, 3, 2, 1. Good, take a rest. We've got the split lunge. Left leg is behind you. Right leg is in front of you. Stack your shoulders over your hips, or there's a slight hinge forward of my torso. Slight. Here's up, here's slight. All right, left leg back. 3, 2, go. So I'm going to put my weights at my shoulders again. Back leg is bending, so it could be 90 degrees in both legs. Right, so the right knee is 90 over. Keep going. 20 seconds. Maybe you're counting your reps. Probably at least half of what you did before. Stay on it. 3, 2, and 1. 1 heavy, 2 heavy, 1 light, 2 light, no weights at all. Overhead triceps. Toes turn out. You could be in a plie. Go up and down with the plie. Hold the legs apart or hold a plie. Take your arms overhead. Point your hands to the ceiling and go. 1. Keep going. Keep it going. Good. Squeeze your inner thighs. Elbows by your ears. Hands point to the ceiling. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 5 more seconds. Obviously I chose to do the plies. I didn't even realize it. 3, 2, 1. Good. Heavy weight. Deadlifts. 2 or 1 heavy. Kettlebell, weights, anything you got. Weight in your heels. Soft knees. Hinging from your torso, your hips kind of move back with a soft bend. 3, 2, let's go. Down and stand up. Good. Take your time going down and drive through your heels on the way up. Meaning put the weight back. Allow the back side of your body to engage. Also, you want to protect that lower back. Keep your eye gaze forward so there's no rounding of your spine. Good. You got about 10 seconds. We go to the floor for the next 2 exercises. 3, 2, and 1. You're on the floor. All right. Did you see Saturday Night Live with Lizzo the other night? Oops. All right. She's pretty impressive. All right. Flies on your back. Ooh, child, on your back. Leg choice is yours. In 3, 2, let's go flies. So I notice for myself, if my legs are down, my back wants to arch on the opening. So if I bring my legs up, I can imprint my back. Open and close. Not fast. Take your time. Good. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit up, put your weights down. All right, legs in the air. You could have a weight behind you. You could have your arms underneath you. Legs go up. All we're gonna do is pull that belly deep into your spine, and we're gonna lift the hips in 3, 2, and go. All the way up and down. So you can have something behind you to help you. Keep going. Good job, gang. Out to my hand. Hang in there, guys. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, guys. We've got our last circuit, so come on back up. We go all again. All right, pick up your heavy weight, bent over rows. Pick up your weights. Don't leave me now. You got 10 minutes to do, and we have our ab challenge. 3, 2 heavy weights, bent over rows. Go. Control. You guys are awesome hanging in there, everybody. I know it's Monday. It was a holiday weekend. It was many holiday weekends. A lot of stuff going on. Probably took us out of our normal eating patterns. Sleeping, exercising. Yeah, so today's a tough one. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Stand up. You only need one weight for the next exercise. It's your curtsy to the right side. So I'm holding the weight at my chin or under my chin. Right leg is the mover. Left hip hugs in. We go in 5 more seconds. 3, 2, let's go. Curtsy. Hug your hips to the midline. You go as low as your body will allow you. What are you doing, Rosemary? Okay, good. Nice, Ro. I love the options. I love that you all can come up with something that will maybe resemble what we're working on, so you're not doing nothing. Double negative, but whatever. Three, 2, and 1 more. Finish it up. All right, upright rows. Elbows higher than shoulders, elbows higher than wrists. No breaking at your wrists. 1 heavy, 2 lighter, you choose. Hold on to the weight. I'm modifying for an injury, so if you have an injury, if you didn't tell me about it, modify as well. 3, 2, upright row. So keep the wrist straight. So there's no action in the wrist. It's all in the elbow. If you're gonna lean forward, never back. Don't break your wrists. Elbows higher than shoulders. Five, 3, 2, 1. Holding on to the same weight if you're using it. 1 weight for your curtsy. Left leg is the mover on this curtsy. Right hip hugs in. Get ready. You got 5 seconds. You can say thank you for the recovery time. 3, 2, let's go. Step out. Hug your hips to the midline. Keep it going. That's it. Stay with me, you're almost there. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, complete it, whatever you're doing, and 1. All right, tricep kickbacks, elbow bends, 2 arms, alternate if you want, moderate, some of you can do heavier weights, lighter weights if you need it. All right, bend over, elbows in, 3, 2, kick back. So there's no movement at the shoulders, there's no movement in my spine, just isolate the triceps, bend forward. Of course your shoulders are involved. And probably you feel some core action here. If you feel tension in the neck, chin drops down. Woo, good job, guys. Hang in there for 5 more seconds. Maybe reps. Mine was reps. Stand up. All right. Go ahead and grab one of your heavy weights. Right heel's off the floor. Left hand's off the body. Single leg deadlift. Choose to stay with a balance or just up and down. 3, 2, go. So weights in your left leg, your right heel is lifted. It's soft in the knee. You can also step the leg back further. You can also hinge and lift the leg up. Now having the arm weighted will change the balance for you, but guess what? That makes you find your glutes nice and strong and your core. 10 more seconds. Notice the second time you do this and rest. We'll make it a little bit more familiar. So it might be a little bit easier for you to do that balance. Hammer time, 1 or 2 arms, alternating, cross body or together in 3, 2, let's go. And again, there's a little hinge forward, never back, never swing. Well, I won't say never, but for the most part, when we're talking about strong muscle, we don't want to use momentum. Creating muscle, creating strong muscle, creating lean, long muscle. 10 seconds. Ooh, yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, get one of your heavy weights. Weight is in the right leg. Getting ready. We're going to the floor after this exercise. Right leg has the weight. There's the weight. Left leg is, heel is off the floor. In 3, 2, deadlift. Hinge down, stand up. So keep the weight firmly in the right glute, right heel. Some of you will take it back and hinge. That's pretty challenging right there. Good. Some of you will try to balance. Maybe you touch down, maybe you don't. Notice what you have to do to that standing leg if you're balancing in particular. But here we go in 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. On the floor, people. We're done really soon. Really, really soon. All right. Chest press. Any variations that you'd like. In other words, you could do close grip, far grip, if you have a bench. Legs up or down, 3, 2, go, let's go. Good. Right over the center of your chest. Again, my back arches when my feet are down, so I bring my legs in the air to create that neutral or that imprinted spine so that I don't have a giant arch off my back. 10 seconds. And sit up. One weight. One weight, Russian twist. All right, grab that weight. Choose to be, I'm sorry, it's a home bodies twist. Sit up tall. Hinge back a little bit. 3, 2, let's go. Side to side. Or elbow to elbow, elbow to floor. Legs up or down. You tell me, you tell you, which is going to work for you today. They're both good. They're all good. Whatever you're doing is good. The only bad thing you're doing is not doing it. Right? Do something. 10 more seconds from here. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Move your weights out of the way. You have completed the workout. But it's April, and we have an abs challenge today. Well, we have an abs challenge every day. Most of you I know have been doing it because you've been doing it with me. If you haven't been doing it, shame on you. All right, 26 reverse crunches. So, similar to what we did, you can also have a weight behind you. Similar to what we did, right? Today's the 18th, yeah? Tax day, everybody. Legs come up, except Maxine, she's in Canada, so I don't know what you guys have. Legs come overhead, and then maybe they extend out. But they're not kicking up. Again, it's that same no momentum thing, all right? 26, ready? On your back. Hands can support your back. Hands can be away from your back, under your head. 3, 2, go. 1, 2. Don't flail and kick. 3. Use your core. 4. Some of you are holding on to something behind you. That's fine. 5. Only go down as low as your back will not arch. 6. 20 more. 1. Let's call it 8, 19. 18. 17. You can have your knees fully bent. 16. 15. 14. 13. 12. 11. Bring your feet over your face. 10, or your legs over your face. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2 more. 1 more. And that was 26. Now listen, if you're not sure about an exercise and you don't know what to do to use another exercise for it, let me know, because some of these exercises target different areas. And I want to make sure you're getting the full workout. All right, 32 scissor kicks. Scissors cross over. Hands can be supporting your lower back. Don't go so low that you need the support though. Hands can be behind your head or over your head. On your back, legs straight up to start. Then find your place where you're still imprinted on the floor. Maybe your head and shoulders come up with scissors. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. 9, 10, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 1, 2, 3, cross it, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, and 2. Hug your knees in. All right, guys, listen. Bicycle crunches. They're controlled. They don't have to be super slow, but I'd like you to get at least your elbow outside the knee as you rotate or stop in the center, but I don't want to see this kind of stuff, okay? Knees over hips, hands support your head. Ready? 3, 2, go now. 1, 2, 3, 4, the lower you go. 7, 8, the harder it is on your back. 9, 10, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, last time, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, I lied, 5, 4, 3, 2, 5 more times, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Why are there blank faces on my page? You should be here. Hug your knees to your chest, everybody. Legs out in front of you. Arms overhead. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Arms up. Stretch your body from front to back, side to side, up and down. Reach out of your waistline. You've had a full workout today, guys. Every part of your body, pretty much. I can't think of anything you didn't really do. Hug the right knee to your chest. Left hand takes right knee across the body. We didn't do cardiovascular exercise per se, but because of the pace that we moved at, your heart rate should stay up. Come back to center. Stretch your hamstrings, right leg in the air. Hold on anywhere but your knee, point flex. Roll through the ankle. Bring your knees to your chest. Keep your left leg in and lower your right leg. Right hand takes left leg across the body, twist. Back on your back. Left leg in the air, flex point, whatever you'd like to do. Just don't hold on to your knee. Bend your knees. Rock and roll on your spine until you can come up, cross your legs, come into a tabletop position. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, hips and shoulders width apart. Arch your back, tuck your toes. Stretch out the front of your body. Exhale, rounded curl, which got a whole lot of work today. Tomorrow is day 19. You need to have assistance. Call me, we can do it together. Or text, we'll all do it together. Good. Tuck your toes underneath you. Lift your hips up in the air, downward dog. So for those who are newer to this workout with me, sometimes it's, it'll end up being 45 minutes. Sometimes it'll end up being 60 minutes. Sometimes it's 30, depending on what we're doing. And walk your hands back in underneath your shoulders. Fold in half. Take your arms behind your back and place your fingers, palms together, knuckles up over your head. Tuck your chin and roll up slowly. Take your arms up over your head. Interlace your fingers. I'm in a whole other part of the garage that I'm not usually in. Lean side to side. And give yourself a big hug. At home, stay fit, stay healthy. Get back. We're a mess.